My fellow Americans, are we on the edge of a full-on tax revolution? Is it time? We have trillions in fraud that's been verified now, massive amounts of psyop that's been happening to us for far too long. We have potential of American drones being used to attack Vladimir Putin's residence, and some ominous things coming out of Russia over the last 12 hours. China apparently flexing a little bit more. They want some smoke, and Bitcoin is trying to break out. Holy God, we have a lot of shit to cover, a lot of ground to cover. But first, I got to introduce my man, Mr. Matt Malik. How you feeling? You're a little spiffed up today.
Great googly mooglies is what I have to say.
Yeah, it's a lot to ingest.
I'm spiffed up. You mean because I have a button t-shirt? I mean, a button shirt.
I like it. I like the look.
Thank you. It's
like it a lot.
It's much more me than the other things, but you know, I've been in the Christmas spirit, so I've been trying to go with the outfits lately.
And you know, I am a monster. I took the Christmas lights down on the house already, so it is. I thought you were looking pretty good.
I don't know. I think they're talking about my hair. I think it's all the hair.
There's no fixing the hair, but I'm glad you're on the show today. And Matt, you're going to have some time to trade because I am going to
go rant like a crazy person.
I have some things to cover. Okay. So, you know, I'm not going to be weird about it, but there are things that we need to discuss.
I told you.
You know, and this is the thing, like, Matt, in 2020, when I saw Tyranny Actual and the, you know, the flu season paperwork thing come out, COVID, you know, I was ready for 1776. How I realigned was by really diving deep into economics, macroeconomics. I went all in on crypto on that March crash of crypto, and it changed my life for a very long time, right?
Yep.
But the more I learned about economic structure and how bad the fraud and how bad the gaslighting and abuse to American people has been, the faster the path back to 1776 was learning the monetary structure of things in a more concise manner. So we're going to talk about it today. We're going to go through these.
I mean, we don't want to go to 1776, obviously, because, you know, there weren't even toilets. But, you know, if we have to, we have to.
You know, we're going to talk about the reasons why. And, you know, I will say this, and this is not my quote. This is not my quote, but it's a quote from Edmund Burke. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Right?
Probably one of the best quotes ever. Plus,
yeah, it's like, oh, we want to woo-saw and everything. Everything's fine. No, that's how we ended up in this shit show to begin with.
It's the quote that opens the Churchill film.
It does. Yep. It really, really does. So make sure to follow me at Druth Crypto. Matt is live on his Twitter account as well at Matthew, or it's Malik _ Matthew, rather.
Some asshole took my name, so
it's okay. It happened. But make sure to follow us on Twitter. We're going live there. And obviously this is, you know me, I love my crypto. We're going to be covering the Bitcoin price action. This little buy box is holding up still. Had a little bit of a 10 a.m. pump to the upside, looking suspect now and might want to be rolling back down. I will look at this on the weekly time frame later on in the show, because actually there's some pretty scary signals developing within the weekly time frame that we need to acknowledge. Generally, the landscape looks green right now, but things are only up by 1%, maybe 0.5%. So honestly, pretty damn flat as things sit. But the real thing that I need to get off my chest right now is this. Okay.
We're going here.
So you get some trades going, outpace me. I'm going to dive into this and pop in if you need to deport anyone, ban anyone, do your thing, go create more volume. I hate you for being able to do so, but I got to get this.
I am bringing in the second place this week. I'm telling you right now.
No, I'll go over this and then maybe I'll get some trades in after I do the Bitcoin analysis. So this is a write-up from TFTC. Taxation is a humiliation ritual. Now, this is a write-up from Marty Bent. And essentially, what it overlays is something that's been objectively illuminating and enraging in a humiliating week for the American taxpayer, especially after the report from a 23-year-old YouTube journalist by the name of Nick Shirley dropped an investigative report on child daycare and medical transportation fraud taking place in Minneapolis. Now, the question begs, this is all being found in Minneapolis. I am sure in my heart of hearts that New York California, all of the gigantic Democrat strongholds are exponentially worse in the amount of fraud being committed. And this is the thing, they steal our money at gunpoint, and then the money is siphoned to these fraudulent avenues. Minnesota, by the insurgent Somali community, who has a greater support by Democrat leadership in the state and at the federal level. I'm sure most of you have seen the story already and understood the details. If not, you need to get out from under your rock every once in a while. Instead of focusing on the details of the story, explore the fact that the taxation in the United States is nothing more than a humiliation ritual. We are told that taxes being paid is our civic duty to make sure that we can have roads, pay for healthcare, veteran services, the military, and a litany of other feel-good services, right? In the reality, it seems that our tax dollars are being funneled to immigrants and politicians who brought them in for votes via low-effort fraud schemes that are grotesquely offensive, and the sensibilities of every hardworking American who has grown up to believe that they are holding up their end of the social contract that comes with living in this country has now, in my opinion, been completely shattered. This guy is not going to pretend that he's ever fully believed in legitimacy or the validity of this social contract. If you've ever been reading this rag for long enough, you understand that he loathes the federal government. However, I didn't even believe that it was this bad.
Hey, tell Nick Dunn that if he would come over to the arena, we could tip him for this comment.
Oh, yeah. And I also got to get Alec on the arena so we can pay him more.
Correct.
We got to get him onto the arena so we can pay him, because I still got to get Alec his duck win money. But I know DCA and Prey got his.
All right, fantastic.
Where we're at is we have been humiliated as Americans. And I really feel that it is time for a blockade of sorts, a revolt of sorts, because we see things like this. Immediately after the Minnesota fraud gets called out, we have Tim Walz. I got to reload this. This has to play. You better freaking work. I got lots of tabs up. This is Tim Walz talking about Nick Shirley. Let's have a listen to what he thinks now that things have come.
This is what happens when they target communities for their own benefit. This is what happens when they scapegoat. And this is what's...
Oh, no. It's doing it to me. You son of a gun. Well, in essence...
you can tell where he's going with this.
He said that this is white supremacy. The fraud investigation is simply white supremacy, according to Tim Walz. And in response,
how they're going to play this. That's how they're going to play this.
Yeah, they're saying that it's just white supremacy.
Happens when they no longer hide the idea of white supremacy.
There it is. So that's all they want to chalk this up to. It's simply white supremacy. And you know, in the internet, honestly, on CNN, MSNBC, they're watching over this story. But on X, this is going viral as anything I've ever seen. And now people are starting to make new ads to get tourism started back up in Minnesota. Let's have a watch of this.
Welcome to Minnesota, where every moment is an adventure. From the tranquil natural beauty of our waters to the rich culture of our cities, Minnesota is where unforgettable memories are made.
Go inside now! Get in the house!
Step into friendly neighborhoods that make you feel right at home the moment you arrive. Stroll through vibrant streets, soak in the energy of our dynamic nightlife, or indulge in a shopping spree at one of our world-class boutiques. And behind it all is strong leadership and inclusive policies that create a place where everyone can thrive. Minnesota, we're ready to be your next adventure.
I'm in, right? I'm in. This is the situation, man. And you know, when we ingest what's happened to America over the last 5 years in a microcosm,
what in the...
this is where we are. This is where we are. And it's across the board. It's across the board. And we are not going to vote our way out of this. I was a hopeful romantic at a point. You know, maybe...
Join the club.
I know. I was a hopeful romantic. I thought we could win the battle with words, right? And they would listen and they'd hear all the people on the internet pissed off and they would care and change their ways. That was indeed a fucking lie. Okay. They do not care. They are not going to listen. And this is not going to be fixed with words. Okay.
Correct.
So,
No.
U.S. Justice Department said, "Oh, we just announced that we had 98 people officially been charged in Minnesota following a sweeping fraud investigation. The reality is that was also a fucking lie. The figure of 98 refers to the cumulative total of individuals charged across ongoing federal investigations of Minnesota fraud schemes, including Feeding Our Future, rather than the new charges announced by the DOJ on December 29th. So these 98 people were already under investigation for other things involving other fraud, not the daycare fraud that was found out." And I love Grok for giving more context to this, but really, I was driving my car into work today. I was sitting there staring at the ceiling, thinking about this all night last night and stuff. And we are not just at a 17% tax rate. Honestly, if you added up all of the different taxes that we pay via...
Wait, where did you get the number 17 from?
Well, for like income tax, right?
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, there's no way that it's just that amount. And really, when we add it up, it's insurmountable. And there are people that are highlighting this that I never thought I would see. I mean, people kind of expect someone like me to go off on this, but look at this housewife going off on the situation at hand. We got to watch this.
Hear me out. You work for an entire year. You pay 24% federal tax, 5% state tax. That's 29% tax already. 29% of the year is 106 days. You're literally working 106 days for free before you even make $1 for your family. That's about how many days politicians actually work.
Total. Yeah.
Taxed. Save your money? Taxed. 401k? Taxed. Pension? Taxed. Buy a car? Taxed. Drive that car? Taxed. Put gas in that car? Extra taxed. Buy a home? Taxed. Want to sell a home? Taxed. You want to eat some food? Taxed. Want a little drinky drink? Taxed. Want to go fishing? Taxed. Want to go shopping? Taxed. Invest? Taxed. Inherit? Taxed. Die? You guessed it. Taxed. And for what? To fund illegal migrants, foreign wars, and families scamming the system? Please. It seems we're in the land of the taxed and the home of the freeloaders. I think it might be time to spill some tea or something again.
So if we were to spill something, I mean, I was thinking about like, what in the hell is the item that represents the American middle and lower class angst right now? Yeah, DCA.
The item, the tea, the modern day tea.
Yeah, what is the modern day tea? Because they tax everything. I was thinking maybe Zins or, Mountain Dew, something like that. But let me know in the chat, would you think the item that best represents what the equivalent of today's tea in the harbor would be?
Actually, the best answer will win $5.
Yeah, the best answer wins $5. iPhones, we got cigarettes. That's reasonable. I want to, it's pretty funny that DeFi crypto airdrop just oil, reasonable. Okay. I like these ideas. Keep the ideas.
Oil's pretty strong. Wonder Bread's hilarious. I'm trying to think of what's so universal. The Obama phone.
Alcohol is very universal.
Oh yeah, it's
and iPhones in general are just cell phones in general. Firearms is not happening, Ninja Glock. Take that back. We're not giving up our firearms.
Our firearms away right before we need to shoot them.
Yeah, we need to be stacking more and more and more firearms.
Agreed.
Okay, there's no ammo or firearms is going into the water. All right, underwear, reasonable because we all wear underwear. Yeah, where is this? Hold on, hold on.
You are banned.
Jesus Christ, you got me all worked up saying put your gun. It sounds like something a Democrat would say in California or Texas, right? Put your guns in the water. All right, you're going to timeout. All right. So in essence, I feel like I think paying taxes should be paused until the government can prove that the fraud is stopped.
Starbucks is solid. Would be
Starbucks is, but then we have to go buy the Starbucks to begin with, right?
Yeah.
I think until they can prove that they stopped the fraud, we should prove that we're fed up. Right. That's my personal opinion of it. And really, there's all kinds of write-ups about what they could do, but this is not just the daycare, not just that. The more that I see, the Senate wants another $5.6 billion for bringing in foreigners and giving them welfare. The House wants $4.3 billion. What in the fuck is the point of electing Republicans if they are doing the same shit the Democrats are doing? I'm a man without a political party.
I don't understand that. What is that for? That's right now?
Just right now, fresh request from the Senate and the House. Senate wants 5.6 billion. The House of Representatives wants 4.3 billion to bring in more illegals and give them welfare and expand the welfare state of the United States. This is all happening live time. And while we're sitting here realizing, oh, wait, they've been siphoning off 1.5 trillion in fraud in these daycare scams and other things, but also they lost $1.4 trillion. That was the tax revenue from last year. This is absolutely insane. And the movement that can happen, it can be a big movement if we work together. That's right. Share the stream. Like the stream and share. I see the chat. Some people are like, nothing's going to happen. You and me can take control of this situation. Share the show out.
Yeah,
make this show go out.
Blockchain Basement to 100,000 subscribers.
Right,
guys, we're so close. We're at 83,000. This should not be a hard show to get to 100,000.
And the concept that we are powerless absolutely drives me insane. That people are so defeatist to say that there is nothing that we can do. You can share the show out. You can send this across the world. You can help me get this message across the planet. And if we even get 10% of the top earners in the United States to say no, that is going to have an impact. That is going to have a measurable impact. It's up to us. Nobody is coming to save us. All right. I've got it out of my system. Now we can talk about money. Okay. Yes. I was thinking that this country needs a different type of president. They don't need
different type of everything.
Yeah, they don't need some panderer that's going to go out there and say the things that people want. They need a Christian-style Gaddafi, a good dictator, okay? A good dictator that truly means well, that has children, that they want to actually build a life that is prosperous, not just their insulated little rich elite world that they live in, but a world where their children can go to a coffee shop and not run into assholes, where they can go into the grocery store and not see a bunch of retards stealing products and getting tackled by loss prevention. This is the world that we can build together. And now I'm breathing. Nicole Minnis is reminding me to breathe, and I appreciate it.
Breathe. Deep breath.
So
deep
this
breath.
is crazy. I see you're over there trading. This is insane. Before we look at the Bitcoin,
No, I was actually. I've been following our unhinged chats, which are great.
Look at this chart, Matt. So this is from Follis. Think about this. All of the liquidations, all of the heartbreak, all of the crime took place on this tiny little yearly candle, right? Looks minuscule, looks tiny. All of the emotion wrapped in the downturn of Bitcoin and the upswing of Bitcoin is wrapped into this tiny little candle. Grow a pair of balls. If you're out there holding Bitcoin and feeling the tension within your testicles, you need to expand your testosterone. You need to become harder of a holder. If this chart has caused you to crash out and want to leave crypto forever, you're not cut out for this, because it's going to be very, very volatile up and down and all around. It's a disruptive class. And now let's look at it. So yeah, auditors can't do shit. Look at the Pentagon. Exactly. Like they failed 9 audits at the Pentagon. They had the audacity to give me a credit score when they can't even keep track of their own defense spending.
Correct. That's what's shocking.
Like, guess what? When the defense spending gets called into question, what was the day? It was September 10th of 2001. What happened the next day? A great change to the attention, a great difference in focus. Instead, we're not looking at the trillions of dollars that we just lost. At the time, that was an ass load of money. Now it's just a drop in the bucket to our $40 trillion debt. Instead, the focus went overseas to the Middle East for the longest war America has ever experienced.
Correct.
We left fucking $100 billion worth of military, material behind, and basically armed the Taliban with our American military products.
Correct.
Left it. right? So we didn't fix shit. All right, now let's go into Bitcoin. I'm sorry. I had a lot to.
A lot to get off your chest today.
Yeah, I did.
It's okay. It happens.
Yeah, I had a lot to get off my. All right, let's look at Bitcoin. That's some kind of crazy stuff. Let's go. Let's refresh. Let's get the fresh data. So the little buyback, the buy box that I've had for a while is still holding up even overnight. So we fell back into it, 87 flat, and then pumped up only by about, what is it? From the top of this, about 1.6%. The quants gave a nice XRP long call this morning that played out well. But let's look at this. So the 1 week.
Man, the quant gives his timing is always very imperfect for me, but I love him.
Yeah. Well, what we're doing is we're building a bot that will just do the trades for us in the middle of the night.
That would be
calls he
great.
puts out. Yeah. So this is kind of crazy, Matt. We need to digest this first on the weekly before we move into the kind of micro. So yes, we have the double green dot, and I'm excited still in the deep down gizzards of my soul. I am excited to see a double green dot on the weekly. But there are some things and some similarities to last cycle within this signal setup that we need to acknowledge. Now, first, I'll point out the differences. So right before we went into the chasm of $15,000 Bitcoin in the bear of last, we had an interesting thing happen. So at that time, we did indeed, in the similar time frame to where we're at right now, we printed a green dot on the weekly pullback just right here. Okay, so I just want you to focus at something very specifically here. So this was February and January of 2022. And what happened was we fell very aggressively down to about $38,000 at this moment. We had cascaded down from 69K down to 38,000. And we printed this weekly green dot momentum wave to the downside with a VWAP moving up. Little line here shows. But the problem here, and we need to see some confluence printed for this time to be different, is that our current situation on the Bitcoin weekly chart has many similarities. We have the VWAP already to the upside, yet the money flow is trying to make its way back down into the red or equilibrium. Money flow go down. VWAP went up, not finding much more juice to the upside with where it's at right now. I'll kind of zoom in so you can see this. This would be a problem if we peter out right now. If what we see happen over the next week plays out like this, we have to acknowledge that under 70 is likely. So if we don't see the VWAP continue up and we instead see it go back to equilibrium or lower than that, we are likely going to print a red dot next, right here. Now, if that does play out, it's going to look eerily similar to the moment where everything went to hell in a handbasket on Bitcoin and we absolutely cascaded to the downside. Now, this similar situation where we have the green dot move up, oh shit, red dot, wait, green dot. This jumbled up soup of mixed signals, in my opinion, would drive us into a moment where we would fall back down to previous all-time highs on the cycle. So we're at a pretty important moment right now. And there is some other similarities to the charts that we have currently. So you notice on price action, Bitcoin, after it hit its secondary all-time high, it fell down and found slight support in the guts of its previous support range, right about 35,000 bucks, right?
Okay.
And then it was able to bounce. It writhed around like a lady of the night. And then it gave a little fake up pump and then just decided to fall. Our situation right now, unfortunately, does look very, very similar, where the guts of the recent support level sitting here in our current day and age at $83,000 are acting as the writhing lady of the night moment that we're in right now, where it's very tight bodies of candles. And like, if this plays out the same way, we get that green dot, that final secondary green dot on the weekly, and then boom. And then we watch out for the all-time high of yesteryear, which would be around $65,000 to $70,000. Now, me personally, I fucking hope this happens because then I get cheaper Bitcoin. For others that don't have long-term vision of Bitcoin, this information might be a little scary for you.
Yep.
So this is the situation at hand. I am not,
or if you're over allocated right now.
right. You know, and honestly, like, here's a concept. Money is power, but control over that money is absolute power. Bitcoin, being in a cold storage device, gives me ultimate power over my money. I am not worried about up and down in the short term because I know that there is only one way for the American Legion to continue moving forward on a monetary basis. That is by printing another $5 to $10 trillion.
Correct.
And honestly, it's basically a guarantee in my mind because they want to roll out AI and data centers and all of that shit that they want to put even more people out of work with, which I guarantee you they're going to do. They're going to print about $10 to $20 trillion to make that fever dream happen. And then people are really going to be fucked. So in general, I honestly hope that we roll over. I really do. Now, the ultimate psyop and the edge job that Bitcoin and these market makers might pull, which honestly, if I'm thinking like a nefarious asshole in control of trillions of dollars, which they are, the move would be to tell and have the narrative, the chart forming the very same way that it did last cycle, and then not come back to this previous all-time high entry. Instead, basically just keep people on the edge of their seat, little liquidity washout to the downside, and then bounce up to new all-time highs, leaving everyone that was waiting for that
like
on the way.
83,000.
Yeah. So that move is something that doesn't scare me. Honestly, the idea of cheaper Bitcoin gets me aroused. And if you aren't in here for the long term, then you will lose out to the psyop that is going to come and continue to happen to Bitcoin. Look at the manipulation just over the past. Look at this. This is 10 a.m. on the dot. Again, they manipulate it up, manipulate it down, and now it's starting to find some interest. And you know what? The overnight repos, the bank injections that are coming from the Federal Reserve are mirroring things that were happening in 2019, right before the COVID expansion of monetary system, right? And I say expansion of monetary systems, it sounds exciting. It also steals your buying power, right?
Correct.
So you have to see these things and act aggressively to outpace the incoming near hyperinflationary environment that's going to be hitting our fiat dollars by exposing ourselves to risk assets. That's how I do it. I've learned how to do this. Last cycle changed my life. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Now, in the chat, if Bitcoin does indeed roll over and break below this support structure and say that we do go down to that scary, scary level of $68,000, $65,000, are you willing to buy Bitcoin at that level? I just need to ask you point blank to know where your guys' heads are. I need to know. It makes me get a better bellwether of the crowd and kind of how you're feeling. Because I do, believe it or not, I do care about people's feelings.
Wait, you care about feelings? Come on.
I to a degree, right? And there's like a room in my heart for feelings, except for like when they start like feelings infringing on my rights of speech or
dude, you just have to just be like, you know what? Suck your feelings.
Yeah.
Suck 'em.
Yeah, just suck them hard.
Yep.
Now, this was they cover this on the morning show, but I think I just wanted to reiterate this. So the long-term holder sell-off seems to have come to a stop. And there is a sentiment shift happening now from long-term holders that are now, instead of net selling, moving to a net buying position over the course of the last 30 days. This has started to ease, which is a good sign and honestly a probable turn of the tide as things move up. Now, what we got to see, this is nuts. Yesterday's silver was going ballistic, but now Dubai's physical silver price, physical real silver price is $95.05 per ounce.
That's crazy.
Let's look at why. Let's look at why would silver physical be so much more expensive. Why is the system so scared about silver price going up? Let's take a look, right? Let's have a gander.
Well, because
This
we
is
use
nuts.
silver in a lot of stuff, don't we?
So this has never happened before. This is no limit. Analyzing the last 6 hours on the situation at hand, in his opinion, very bad. World silver production, the amount of silver that is made across the world is 800 million ounces. Bank of America and City Shorts account for 4.4 billion ounces of silver. Over 4 times the amount of production is what these two banks are short on silver right now. This guy spent 2 decades in macro and he thought he had seen it all, but he feels he was wrong. Here's what he uncovered. What you're looking at isn't just a large short position. It's a solvency event of the entire commodities complex. Break it down. The technicals are why Bank of America being short 1 billion ounces and Citigroup being short 3.4 billion ounces is not just bad for trading. It's a systemic disaster. The supply and demand disconnect. Global silver production is effectively capped at 800 million ounces per year. The combined short position of just 2 banks is 4.4 billion ounces. If you do the math, to cover these positions, these banks would need to buy every single ounce of silver mined out of the ground for the next 5.5 years. There'd be no jewelry made. There'd be no solar panels made. There'd be no electronics made, and there would be no coins. But the kicker is the industrial demand already consumes 60% of that annual supply. The free float of investment grade silver is tiny. They aren't shorting just a market. They're shorting the phantom supply that doesn't even exist. How is this allowed? It's called unallocated accounts and rehypothecation. The bullion banks have likely leased the same physical bar of silver to 10, 20, maybe 50 different clients, and they sold your silver exposure, took your cash, and use it to suppress the price on COMEX. It works fine as long as everyone is happy holding paper, but the moment confidence breaks, the moment a whale like a sovereign wealth fund or a tech giant demands the physical delivery, the game comes to an end. As has happened before, the hard answer is no. People point to the Hunt brothers in the 1980s. That was child's play. The Hunts weren't trying to corner the market by buying physical. This is the opposite. This is institutional, naked shorting on a scale that defies physics. The banks have sold 5 times the annual planetary output of a strategic metal. We are looking at a force majeure event. When the squeeze starts, the COMEX will likely come and change the rules, and they will switch to cash settlement only. And they will tell you, sorry, we had to give the silver to sell, so we had to sell you the cash equivalent at yesterday's closing price. The real price, the street price for the actual physical metal will detach. We're about to see a bifurcation of the market where paper price, the managed suppress irrelevant version, and the physical price going vertical. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. By the way, I've called every major market top and bottom for over 10 years, so he feels good about his market analysis in macro. And I think that this write-up absolutely deserves a repost because he very eloquently laid this out in a way that makes sense because the world and the population is growing. The production of the goods that require silver is growing. The demand is growing. And these banks are short 4 to 5 times the annual production of that same metal, which 60% is already used in the products that I discussed earlier. This is absolutely insane. And I want to see everything. This is kind of the moment in Fight Club where at the end, it makes a lot of sense. Watch Fight Club if you don't get what I'm talking about. Can't say it on YouTube or Alphabet will get all mad at me. It is what it is. And it's a great reminder that if it's not in your physical possession, like crypto on a hard wallet or cold wallet, then it's not yours. The crypto's not yours, right? That is it. You can't talk about Fight Club. That's right, Uncle Tommy. Uncle Tommy knows. So that is going on with the silver market. In general, on my trading of Bitcoin, I feel real ugly about the charts right now because of all this.
It's a bloodbath trying to trade right now. I got to be honest.
Yeah, it's there's been so much manipulation, and any sort of movement on price directionally is just reversed in the blink of an eye, and we're just writhing around like a lot lizard.
Correct. I feel like the exchanges are just ripping everybody's money out from under their out from under them. It's just that's all that's happening right now.
Yeah, I mean, on the liquidation chart, we may as well go look at where they're gonna scam things to. Look, so now there's a big pile right below us at 88 flat. If I'm trading, I'm like a cockroach in and out of these things. I'm not looking for any giga move back and forth. On the larger time frame, 48 hour, there is a little bit of juice to be had at $90,000 once again.
Yeah,
but
I feel like they're going to try to grab that 88 though.
Yeah, that's where the thing is right now, and I totally understand. Like, if you feel weird about trading, like I still am trading, but I like Chinese hours. So that is it.
Yeah.
That is it.
I fully understand.
Gina got my content or my comment about that. Shout out to you.
How did she get that? I didn't even get it.
Yeah,
I get it now, but it took me a minute.
Also, so we talked about an attack on Putin's address yesterday, right as the news broke. The story gets a little deeper though. So another drone attack by the armed forces of Ukraine was underway right before we went live this morning against the Russian capital of Moscow. But now the problem with this, the Ukrainians, they're, at war. We know this, right, with Russia. But the problem here is that now it's being reported that there are drones that are being used in these attacks in the country of Russia are American provided drones.
That's dangerous.
That's a problem. That's a big problem. And probably would turn into something pretty nasty. And now, out of RT, they're highlighting this and making a point to highlight Doomsday radio station unexpectedly began playing Swan Lake, the same piece broadcast during the Soviet-era political crisis, including the death of the leaders in the 1991 coup. The music started hours after the Kremlin pledged retaliation for the assassination attempt on Vladimir Putin. Now, this post refers to UVB 76, a mysterious Russian radio station that they call the buzzer, and it basically emits tones most of the time. Some people think that it emits certain tones for military purposes, but it reportedly began playing Swan Lake, a piece aired during the Soviet crisis, like the leader's death, etc., right after the drone attack on December 29th. This is not a good sign. This shows me that this war is far from over. And, they're a little dog and pony show with peace, and we just want people to stop dying and all that shit. They don't fucking care. Trump will keep slamming his face against that wall, kissing it, pardoning Bibi, having Bibi in the White House as a spit in the face of the average person that knows what's going on, because guess what? Information is now at a higher velocity than it's ever been in human history. We know. We have the ability, you have the ability to share the show and to get this information out there. Shit's moving fast.
Agreed. We might have a new song to play, by the way. We might.
No way.
Yes.
Did you put it in the media assets?
Exactly. I'm trying to do it right. I'm downloading it right now.
Oh, dude. Oh my God. One thing about the increase in communication, though, Matt, that's making me happy.
What am I calling this? Revolution? Okay. Yeah.
This is what's making me happy, is that velocity of information's increased, and now Zoomers are speed running decades of conspiracy theories to understand why the government is so corrupt. This is the Zoomer speeding past the boomer, the millennial, all of these twits, and just going all the way to the finish line much quicker than all of us have, because the information has increased. They are becoming more knowledgeable, and they see through the lies much easier than any generation before has. When I was around during the 2001 attack in New York, it took me a while. I really didn't get the concept that it could have had a much larger and different story than I was told until I went to mechanical engineering. What's that?
I didn't think of that either at the time.
Right,
I
you
was
don't
in
think about
Rome.
it.
It was crazy. Yeah.
So mechanical engineering allowed me to understand, okay, the melt point of beams, structural integrity of buildings, and then the investigative in me started learning about the insurance setup and the asbestos story and all of those things. So this is a time frame that I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to see. You know what the revelation is? It's the great revealing. It's the veil being lifted from the eyes and the great revealing amongst everyone. Now, apparently Ukraine's not going to have elections this year, or next year rather. Not surprised by that. Don't expect it. Xi Jinping declares the U.S. would face a crushing defeat in a Taiwan conflict, claiming no force in the world can stop reunification of Taiwan between China, and he warns that by 2030 there will be no map showing U.S.-controlled Taiwan. So basically, they're saying by 2030 we're going to absorb this location, which provides a vast majority of the most important product to your advancement as a culture, which is computer chips. So,
yeah, this topic is very interesting. I've spent a lot of time in Taiwan. I've literally been on that little island that is controlled by Taiwan that you can see mainland China from. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't think it'll be as easy as he thinks. I mean, when there is a robust plan in place to stop them, but
yeah, the military, the U.S. military is very, very good at inflicting violence across the board.
Our Navy in particular.
The thing about American versus, if there's some sort of internal conflict, is the dig out and a lot of previous service members also becoming awakened and also being part of the populace, and not to mention the vast amount of firearms on the planet are owned by the population of the United States. So it's a much different playground.
Plus,
China.
People don't know this, even though Taiwan's very small, it has a air force that is designed to keep China off their territory for 48 hours.
Yeah.
72 is what they say. Why 48 hours? Because that's how long it would take the 7th Fleet or one of the other major to get from Russia all the way over to Taiwan.
Right.
Their goal all they have to do is hold out for 48 hours.
And how about this? Why don't you just make the fucking chips in the US and get your nose out of Taiwan? How about expand the TSMC production facility in Arizona? Why don't you go get all of the raw materials that you're sitting on in Alaska? Why don't you roll back the EPA regulations that basically cripple all of our production here in the US? Take the handcuffs off of our manufacturing industry and allow us to produce this shit. They won't, because they want it to be happening in someone else's backyard. Why the fuck do we not just go get the resources that we have in our own country to make this happen? It's insane. It's insane. Oh my God. Whew. Okay. Have you seen the new Stranger Things? I want to ask you about this.
Yeah, I have.
So
I was annoyed that they didn't release the whole thing. They only released half of the last season. That annoyed me, but I did. Yeah.
This is apparently some guy came out as gay in there. Everyone's losing their mind and it's getting a bad score on Rotten Tomatoes. I have never seen.
I saw the whole thing. I'm trying to think. In this season?
Yeah, I think it's the new season. I've never seen it.
Which guy it is?
Is it a good show? Like, I want your opinion, because you
the
make
only
good
show
ones.
they have. Listen, Netflix is garbage. Stranger Things is their only asset that can compete with the other entities that are making truly epically generational television, right?
Yeah.
They have 2 or 3 other shows that are competent, but Stranger Things is the only thing they have that is like that you could put on the same quality as like 7 Apple shows and 3 Amazon shows, and Paramount Plus has 3 shows that are better than everything Netflix has by 10x.
Wait a minute. Is this real? Oh, wait. We got a super chat. I got to read it. Peter Schiff, constant Bitcoin bear because it doesn't have in real life use case. Ironic. The in real life use case is causing a short on silver, meaning Bitcoin bull case. 100%. Yeah. I mean, there's no physical silver to fill the orders. I mean, absolutely. Let's read Byron's. Will's rainbow powers killed Vecna.
Oh, yeah. Here, pull that out.
We have 15 minutes before the end of the world. Wait, guys, I have to tell you for 15 minutes that I don't like girls. Jesus, is that what really happened? I've only seen clips of it. And they ruined Last of Us. They fucking ruined Last of Us on HBO.
I think I fell asleep. I mean, I saw Will kill Vecna, or he didn't kill. Wait. Did they just? Oh my God! Are you telling me the last 4 episodes just came out last night?
I'm pretty sure it just came out.
Oh, I gotta roll. Oh shoot!
They ruined The Last of Us on HBO as well. Like Last of Us did not have that bear scene of some grizzly man and his boyfriend in the video game. They added that. They injected that into culture to try to normalize it. Right? You know what? It's fine if you want to be that way, but it's not the aggregate. It's not what the culture wants. And honestly, the more that you inject this bullshit into the youth's eyes, the more they reject it, because this is the teenager syndrome. They see what's being pushed and they are rejecting these idiotic layouts of culture, which I'm happy to see. The gay of us. Cocaine bear. Oh my God. Yeah, that's just, it's been a thing that's been ongoing. So I just had to address it with you.
No, dude, it's strange. Stranger Things is done. Netflix is done. If it wasn't for Microsoft basically owning Netflix, the stock would be dead. It would be owned by Lionsgate or by Paramount or by anyone else. But Bill Gates will never let Netflix leave the control of him and those evil mofos.
Yeah.
So it's the way it is.
It's something that just, it drives me in this culture stuff. It matters, man. It matters. It matters. It matters. I hate when people tell me, oh, stop talking about this stuff. All I care about is my altcoin. And if my altcoin is going to go back to the level playing field where I bought it at, it's like, you know what? Our entire culture is being shredded in the back room back there. And that matters too. So
Netflix is the most culturally corrosive element in our society. Yeah. Disney's bad, but they're sort of like, they're not a person, right?
Yeah.
Anymore. But
the quant call, look at the quant call on XRP. He said to go long on XRP at 187.
Yep.
This shit. It's pumping. The quant just made some people in our Discord some good money with this one. Only up by like 0.5% from that. This is the moment. All right, let's just talk about it. Let's say you're in the Discord, you took the trade, great, went with your way. What you could do, you could take profits, right? Because you're up by 20, 40%, depending on your leverage.
What was the leverage that he was telling people to use?
27x. So
he loves that number. I like that number. Yeah,
you got a 0.5% gain on 27x, bro. I mean, you've got some gains. I have no problem clipping 20, 30% gains all day long, right? Protect your money. Okay. You make money slowly.
Oh, wow. The chart of the Ripple chart on looks really good right now, actually.
What, XRP chart?
Yeah, the chart does look pretty good.
Let's look at it from a larger time frame.
Yeah, do that.
This is the normie play token. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it does have normies like their XRP, and honestly, like in comparison to a lot of other altcoins, it's trying its damnedest to hold above or at 100, like $1.80. So it's really, really trying to.
Oh yeah, here this is the answer right here. This is what we'd have to do.
Ooh, TVs. That's it.
I think he's gonna win. Win.
Alex Jones is right. You need to join Arena so I can tip you some Avalanche or some Arena tokens. Join Arena.
Get your booty over here, buddy.
Join Arena so I can tip you some money. You win.
But make sure he signs up with your referral code, dude.
Oh, okay. I'll grab it for him after the show is done here for sure. You know what? I might have to do that while I'm live. I'll do it on my phone here real quick. Yeah, because it'll be way easier to pay him in the Arena.
Way easier.
The Arena's fucking cool. I like that place. It is, and the chat is based. The chat is based out there. Also, DeFi Crypto and Airdrop making a splash on the Arena as well.
I did not know that, but I just bought his ticket.
You should. They're on there. Let's see here.
Drew has my contact info. I do not have your contact info, but he'll give it to me, I think.
Who needs my contact info?
No, Drew, a DeFi Crypto and Airdrop said, Matt, Drew has my contact info.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I'll get it to you.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll absolutely get it to you. All right, let me find. I
think what he just said on the Arena is trade XRP, don't hold it. That's the only. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this chart, it's trying its damnedest to hold that blow off top. But look, like this and this moment and all of these moments where it proved to support, it is fighting for its life. Like these holders mean business, right? So there's no denying that. Is it going to go to $10? No, but it's a great asset to trade. Let's see here. I'm going to find us, and I'm going to put this
you
in the
meet
chat.
someone that says it's going to $10, generally don't trust anything they think.
I mean, like over a course of a couple cycles,
Or maybe in 10 years, 5
Right.
years, but not
Right.
this cycle.
There you go. So you got Alex Jones is right. That link that I just dropped in, that's me, Drew Weidert. So you can click that and then join Arena, and then it'll be easier for me to pay you. Just simply, I can just click on your account.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but you do not have to have an X account to join the arena now.
All right. You can just join in with your email or anything like that. So make sure to join so I can send you some bucks. That was a great idea. TVs in the water. That's the move there. That is absolutely the move. Well, Matt, I feel like it was a great discussion. I got a lot off of my chest.
Yes, you did.
And, you know,
apparently I look like I have bedhead and that I haven't slept in a week. So
what was the last crypto you bought? I bought some Bitcoin. What did you buy, Matt?
Tau.
You bought some Tau?
Yeah.
Okay. I bought Bitcoin last night. I bought a little bit of Tau. I should probably get some more of it though.
I've been focusing on trading. I'm not holding a ton right now because I honestly don't think we're at the bottom. So
yeah.
I mean, that's just the way. I just don't know how else to explain that. But
Yeah, look at this guy, Uncle Tommy. Matt, you look fucking handsome, brother. Don't listen to the FUD. Look at you go. Look at you go.
Thanks, Uncle Tommy. I appreciate it.
I love these comments. We have the best community on the planet.
Yes,
Please help me.
I don't listen to the FUD ever. I've dealt with it my whole life. Imagine being a conservative in Hollywood, dude.
Steve-O picked up some Tau Arrow. If Arrow is near 30 cents, I should do some more buying of that. Virtual. Nice. You know what?
See, this is not at least you winner, chicken dinner. I'm gonna tip you in the arena. Tips for straight up. What is this called? Bull posting me? Yes, I'm happy.
So all you got to do is call us handsome, and we'll send you money.
Exactly. We're so simple. We're like the
most
easiest creatures on the planet.
You don't have to make us sandwiches. You don't have to do anything.
We're handsome, and we're like, oh
yeah,
money here.
Yeah. Well, I like it. Well, I feel like I had a therapy session, but I was just basically yelling at the camera. If you guys agree with me and what I feel in my heart, please share the show out on X or on YouTube, just somewhere. Just give me some help to get this message out further. We can do this if we all work together in tandem. And every single one of you, all 400, 500 of you watching right now, shared the show out. We could have
an immense impact. Whoever Laserface wants a big tip. I'm just pointing that
out. Oh my God. I love you guys. And DeFi Crypto and Airdrops and myself will be interviewing Canton's co-founder pretty soon. I'm going to try to get on his show as well and get back on there. I love that man. Mike,
this
he works
is really
hard.
weird. This is one of the first. This actually is kind of crazy because I've never. That's the second time I've heard that Vrabel's the coach of the Patriots.
Dude, did you see the? Look at this. Hold on, I thought I was
I'm a little fat. If I look like Vrabel, it means I'm a little chunky right now. But yeah,
dude, Jokic got injured. Look at, and it was a really weird injury too. So
let's see.
50 points issue.
Tiny little right there. A tiny little move.
It was not a non-contact injury.
No, he was just trying to like do a little bit of a
you know what? It looked like he slipped on the floor. Might have had a little sweat on it.
Yeah, really? Well, let's go here and we can do this in.
No, the dude, his own player stepped on him and he janked his ankle.
We got to do this slow-mo, honestly. Hold on, where does it go? Because Jokic matters. Okay, Jokic's knee matters.
Hey guys, I think we should be excited that he is excited about any sporting thing in the world. This is me getting him like to be.
That's true.
Excited about sports.
That's true. So I got to see this.
No, the guy, his own player, watch it, steps on his ankle.
All right, so here he is.
See, watch it right there.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
What a retard! 21, you're banned.
Jeez. Yeah, ban him right now.
Oh my God, he totally did.
Yep.
That is exactly what happened.
You know, that's 21. That's the number one way that offensive linemen in football get hurt. Number one.
Jesus.
Yep.
Dude, Jokic out for 4 weeks though. Unbelievable. Who's this Mark or who's the guy that they say you look like?
Mike Vrabel. It's
Mike
kind of. I mean, it means I need to lose some weight, but it's not offensive. It's very nice.
Mike Vrabel. Let's see what he looks. I'm just raw dogging this. Let's see here. Vrabel, how do you spell that?
Marty Marv is complaining that they never got the whatever they were supposed to get from the Bitcoin IRA trivia question. Which
They need to get on that. I'll get on their asses after this show about that. Absolutely. Because I know my pops won that too, and they still got to get back to you. Yeah, I'll get on that right after this show, Marty Marv. Absolutely. So who is this guy?
No, not.
Oh, shit. No. The return? Oh, my God. Bob? I know this man well. This is one of the most based patriots on the
yes, he's a former player, and now he's their coach.
No, Bob Hadfield. This guy, he just gifted some.
Somebody just gifted us. Okay, now Bob, if you gifted us 5, it gets you not only multiple ducks for the duck race, but you'll also get an arena tip in the arena.
Are we going to be able to do duck races today?
Sure, I got it ready to go.
I mean, honestly, like, I don't feel like ending. You know, I don't feel like
so Bob, that gets Bob 2 because if you tip, you get an extra duck.
No.
Gives you an extra chance to win.
Let's see
Bob
here.
Hadfield, you're getting 2 ducks. All right, here we go.
Gina bought DeFi crypto airdrops ticket. Nice. Yep. Love it. Love seeing the support, Gina. Thank you.
DeFi crypto.
Absolutely. And then this is Mike Vrabel. I could see this. I could see the similarities here. Honestly,
no. It's not. I only look up it when it's the second time I've heard it.
This guy's got like a giga chat. Oh my God, Bob's going after it. He's gonna take over the whole duck race. We got to cap it at 5 ducks for him because he just
no. That is the cap. 5 ducks is the cap.
Yeah, Bob, if you want some crypto or something, join the arena. Someone is asking about how to get into the arena. I better drop that too in here. So there's your arena link right there. Holy shit, though, man. Guy is coming in with the absolute support. I remember, Bob was, dude, I really care about him. And I know he went through the thick of the heinous bull market of 2025. He's still here. True Giga Chat. True Giga Chat. I just dropped you a link for it, Bob. The arena is basically like a social media.
It's built on the blockchain.
Right. It's like social media, like what they did on X, but on the blockchain. So I can easily tip people or get tips, or we can tip the chat, vice versa.
But
all that
but the wallet that is created when you sign up is in your self-custody always.
Yeah.
So
and originally it was only on Avalanche. Now they've done
now
all
it's
the
on everything. Stuff. It's Sol, Base. It's literally as multi-chain as you can get.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll give you a call afterwards. And I will handle that Bitcoin IRA thing after the show. So duck racing.
So give me some more of names from from the YouTube side.
Yeah. So let's get.
I don't see.
We got to get
today,
DeFi in here. DeFi crypto airdrop.
He's in here.
Patton McCrotch. You can just put McCrotch.
Elise McCrotch.
Yeah, we got, and then Gina's got to get one.
Yep. Gina's in both. Gina, you'll get 2 because you managed 2 chats today. Okay.
Yeah, and let's do NFA.
NFA tipped all day.
NFA totally dropping tips.
Day.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, Mikhail.
How do I spell Mikhail? Oh, okay, got it.
Let's see here. You know, Pizza Man's pretty cool too. And Mark is out there.
Pizza Man.
Maybe we should let Gina manage our chat. That's probably a good idea if she's willing to do it. Let's see here. Going through.
Man, you're in. Let me share.
We got a lot of new members too. Make Warrior is in here. I don't know if he's going to be able to respond though, but Warrior got a membership from Bob. So that's fucking basic.
Okay, Warrior.
Yeah, Warrior. Yeah, I think me and him talk all the time. So here, Gina's down. So Gina, put a message in the YouTube, and then I'll make you a.
Joshua's got his too, because Joshua must have.
Let's duck and do this. Serious.
Joshua too.
Serious.
We might launch a duck token. I'm telling you, I'm being honest.
Oh, because then they could just buy the duck token.
And we might have our own duck game that we own that's on the blockchain.
All right, there she is. We're gonna mod her up. Where's she at?
Did I miss anybody in arena? Let's see here. Drew, you have to tell me if I missed any tips in the arena because you can see it.
So we got NFA tipped us earlier.
I don't get one for tipping. Okay.
Why do I not see Gina's comment on see here. I'm looking
Nicole
for her
Menace.
comment.
Nicole Menace.
Don't give a duck token. Why is she not coming over on the YouTube? She's being hidden. I see it on
Going back and forth. Her comments are going back and forth. ADD between YouTube and the arena. That's why.
all right, let me see here.
Oh, she's twice slice on YouTube. Twice.
Oh, Crypto Stevo needs one. He wants a gay pink duck.
Oh! And
Crypto
Vincenzo.
Stevo needs one. He tipped us for a gay pink duck.
Hapu. Okay, Hapu. Okay, here we go. Hapu, Vincenzo, and Crypto Steve. All right, there we go. 20 is crypto. That's how if we have more than 20, it just gets out of hand.
Yeah, and this like how we did this show, I need it so I can get all the shit that's on my mind out of the way, and then we can have fun and race ducks and give crypto away. That's
All right, so
it's
let's
a better design for it here. Let's see here. I'll find her.
when you see the duck, like, oh no, oh yeah, here we go. I like when we
Okay.
have the mentally challenged duck.
I wonder what Crypto Steve.
Vincenzo, you're the mentally challenged duck. That's very funny. All right, I think we need some music. Let's
Yeah.
do this
Oh,
real
do you have
quick.
that song?
I'm uploading it right now, and while it's uploading, we're gonna just go to.
Oh God,
The
we
one
gotta
that we
add
always-
this. Fade and Tradfi gifted a membership too. Jeez.
Wait, who did I miss? can
Fade
still-
and Tradfi. Can we still add it?
Yep, 100%.
All right.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we gotta
What's
add
who
Fade and
gifted a
Tradfi.
membership?
Fade.
Yeah. Okay, so I purposely don't spell your names right, just so you guys all know. It's just enough so you know who you are.
Yeah. Let me just make it close. I'm looking for Twice Slice. Did someone like hide her from the chat or something? Trying to get a new mod in it. You know what we'll do? Just send me your YouTube username and I'll do it after this. That's how we'll do this. Because for some reason
Here
it's
we
hiding.
go. The duck in the back at first wins. Yeah, that's always the case, DeFi. If your duck's at the front, guys, you're a loser. Just
Yeah,
be
you don't
ready.
want to win right away.
Yeah, you
know?
don't want to be up. You don't want to have your duck be a good starter.
Yeah.
The duck. This duck race is all about the finish.
Yeah, that's
Hell, the
what
song-
matters.
the song- Ah, I found it. Okay.
Yo. Check the mic, 1, 2. Word. Heard Joshua got screwed. ABC Black. Some cool hall crime. Gotta rewind.
There's Gina's comment right
Back to
there.
that time. He got his hustle
I
on.
see it, but it's not coming on the
Oh, you're
YouTube
right.
chat.
No, twice. She's twice sliced. It's right
I
there.
know. It's not coming over.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's in our-
Pay up,
Yeah.
fool. Before Drew when my leg find you.
All right, here we go.
He ain't playing games.
Here we go.
My leg man's breathing
Yerba
flames. Founding fathers flipped the crown. Now they hunting.
Yerba,
punks all
mate.
over town.
Oh,
Thinking
Madre.
they
What
slick,
the hell? It's called
thinking they
Madre?
fast. When karma comes, slow and black. Joshua's do. Pay up, fool. Before Drew when my leg find you. Joshua's do. Pay up, fool.
All right, here's the big. Oh shit! Bob's doing it. Bob's doing it.
Ah, the Hatfield! Oh! Wait a minute. Flip that. Bob Hatfield had all three. All three of the winning ducks that were there. We got third place, second place, and third place.
Back to that
I
time.
love it.
That's
All right.
crazy.
Bob's the first one. I'm gonna write this down.
Bob.
Bob's the first winner.
I've never seen someone have all three that were fighting each other at the end.
Duck race one. All right, here we go.
He ain't playing games.
Downtime, you are so late, bro. Well, good to see you. What's up, baby?
Now they
Oh, Bob.
punks all over town.
You won, Bob.
Thinking they slick,
You won, Bob.
thinking they fast. When karma comes, slow.
This
and black.
Bob.
Joshua's do. Pay up, fool. Before Drew when my leg find you.
My gay retarded duck needs to focus.
Joshua's do.
Try watching Stranger Things. I'll go back to the ducks. Go back to the ducks.
What? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Sorry,
Okay.
I was trying to download the song.
Oh, okay.
Ah, my bad, guys.
ABC
Oh,
Black.
Joshua too is the
Some
Trump
cool hard
nut.
crime.
He's definitely gonna lose being up
Gotta
front.
rewind.
Okay, Raider
Back to
with
that
his
time.
green hair.
He got his
I love
hustle
it.
on. Clean,
Steve-O totally got his gay
sharp.
retarded duck that he won in.
But now it's like
Steve-O, you got this gay Ricardo
Joshua's
duck.
do.
I don't think he's gay, he's
Hey,
Ricardo.
fool.
Oh my God!
Oh!
Strawberry and Nicole minutes.
Like two of the main, like I love when main supporters get that shit, man. All right, so Nicole won number 2.
Now they hunting punks.
Correct.
All right.
We got
All right.
Bob and Nicole.
Karma comes.
Come on, Gina got
I can go find her right now while we're doing this. I can go find her right now and pair.
I'm gonna shuffle, guys. I'm gonna give everybody get different characters though. It doesn't change anything. It just gets a little different.
Oh, Nicole, do you want just crypto or do you want me to buy your ticket? You can tell me. I feel like I should just give you the crypto here.
Yeah, Nicole, just take the crypto. I would do that.
Tip tokens.
Yo,
Let's do it.
Here we go.
check the mic 1, 2.
All right, all right.
Word.
I'm tipping her right now.
Joshua got
Sorry about that. I apologize for the orca.
All right, let's see here. Let's start at $5.
Look at this chaos. What a loaded duck field. Fading trads. I'm sorry that your duck is still plain. Gina,
right.
Jesus, duck is an old man. Oh, that's Dick Cheney, I think.
That's Dick Cheney. That's before the shotgun blast.
Exactly.
Right. Full page. My crotch is sweating. All right, now this is where it all matters. Who's coming up?
Here it comes!
Who's coming up? Joshua! Joshua!
Josh!
He's finally making his money back.
The bumblebee!
Hell yeah. All right, Josh is getting some too. All right, what's his name on here? All right, let me find him. I'm going to find him. Joshua
Josh just said something in the arena chat.
Kawinga.
Correct.
Tokens. This is so easy on the arena. I'm telling you guys, this is so fun. All right, $5 in Avalanche. Sending tip now. All right, Joshua, you got your money. I still got to send Bob his money because he's not on the arena yet, but
That's okay, Bob. Bob,
he'll
it might
get
take a
there.
minute, but we'll get
is
it.
that song ready?
Oh yes, I moved it over to my other screen so I could deal with it.
Okay, no, let's hold on. Let's get this song upload because this song
right now.
This song matters. And while you're doing that, let's hop on over to Bitcoin because I feel like I feel a little spicy. I feel a little
My
spicy.
title was Revolution, right? Yeah.
All right. Let's do what I'm going to do here. So it looks like the scam has played itself out. Let's see here. Oh, you got to make sure Sirius has a ducky too. When we go back to that screen, we got to add a ducky for Sirius.
Dude, what do I? No, I have to share. I don't want to waste. There's something wrong with the song. It's created, but you're gonna have to help me with this.
Okay. All right.
But I'm sorry.
No,
All
it's
right.
all good. It's
Well,
all
who
good.
am I adding? Who am I adding to the list here?
Add Sirius. Sirius. Yes, add Sirius. Where to find the arena? Here you go. Everyone who keeps asking, I'm just going to keep pasting the link here. Let's see here. I like how the app works pretty good on the arena.
Dude, especially now that you have all the social logins. Wait,
Yeah.
when
it
the
makes
iOS
fun.
guys getting in right now before the iOS app comes out in a week or two, you will always be considered an OG.
Honestly,
post.
if we have any sort of bullish movement in 2026 on arena, dude, like getting these tokens right now,
Yeah, the price is ridiculous.
you know, because regular like charters will look at it and be like, oh, it's dead. They don't know how big and how into it the actual community is. So
Okay, are we ready?
is Sirius
One
part of
last
this?
one. Yep.
All right,
Sirius
here we
got it.
go. Here we go. Yeah, DeFi loves it. He sees what's happening. Like, he gets great views. Like, his arena show was beating his YouTube show in viewers.
Dude,
Right?
oh my, okay, dude, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the arena to promote it then.
Yeah. Oh my God, he sent 5 more memberships. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, unbelievable. This community is the best. We are the best. Let's see what we got here.
Bob, you're the Trump duck.
Oh shit.
Bob 3 is the Trump duck. Look at Sirius satellite radio out on the outside. The pink
Ooh,
duck.
you're pink too. All right, Dina's she's waiting in the wings. Look at all the Cole's content got a membership. Hitchy Gal, downtown to must. Friar Christine, all new members. Thank you very much, Sirius. Appreciate you guys. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see here. All right, the last 4 seconds. Who's gonna do it?
Okay,
Is that person from the arena?
yes, OG, my boy. Yes.
Oh, there he is. All right.
He's a major ball. Yeah, he's the dude.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna find
Gina is Gina. Did I tell you the Gina token bonded?
Yeah, I still hold that Gina token.
Well, good because it's got some big news coming out soon, so I think it's going to do well.
Operator, what's your tag on arena?
Okay, orator. Okay, orator. I'll find it. Right.
Yeah, I see it, but it's not coming up here. Orator intern.
Okay, orator. Say something in the chat if you're still watching.
Yeah,
okay.
give me your handle for the arena there, buddy.
I can give it to you. Here, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, make sure to look. Oh, there it is. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm on the whitelist of something. Okay. All right. I'm holding that token. You can make it. Make it.
Oh yeah, DeFi, crypto, and airdrops. When it comes to the freedom of speech issue, we have in like the core of how Arena is built with the way the feed will never be algorithmically messed with for the purpose of stopping people from speaking, right?
Yeah.
And it is a key element to what the Arena is trying to do. Because when I realize that even current X is still so massively being monitored, it's crazy.
Oh shit, there's Nick Dunn in there too.
Do I need to add one more?
What's that?
Do I need to add somebody? Or are we good?
Well, he just joined the arena. It's good to see
Oh,
him.
cool. Anybody that came in? Oh, Nick Dunn, you're okay. Remind me, I'll tip him myself.
You're gonna have to, because the only one I'm coming up for Operator is like some random like intern.
Do you see in the? Are you in the arena chat? Okay.
Yeah.
It's OK Cash Orator.
Okay, Cash.
Yeah. OK Cash. You'll find them from that. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
All right, it's this. I'm gonna drop this tagline, and you can verify it in the chat here.
And then I am going to shuffle these guys around here.
You know, and I might be able to. Here, I can send him money by clicking within. So if the pop out chat doesn't allow me to pay, but if I just keep the regular chat up, then I can pay.
Right. Yeah,
right.
I
Nice
point
to meet
correct. That's true.
Yep. All right, cool.
Look at
We're
that.
good. Well, do we do one more?
Wow.
Do we do one more?
Do we do
Matt?
one more? Do we have one more winner, guys?
Yeah, one in
Just
chat
more.
if we should do one more.
Okay.
One in chat if we should do one more. And you guys got
One in the chat, everybody. One in the chat.
ones in chat. We got to get them quick. All right, we're getting a lot of ones from the arena.
One more for Bob. Okay, yes.
That's reasonable. One more for Bob. Diego joined arena. Shout out. All right, we want to do one more. The peeps want one more. One more. Oh man, I love this.
We're gonna do a bullet race, okay?
Just so you guys know, I'm at work right now. Okay, so.
Oh yeah, here we go. We got Batman Duck right here. I love it.
All right, Batman
And
Dude,
Superman.
Ooh, Superman too. We have Bob.
Bob
Superman.
Hatfield is the Superman Duck on the outside. Crypto and airdrops is dictating. Warrior is the duck. Hapu, you're just number 2 with nothing other. You're just a very normal duck. It's okay. Crypto Steve-O, you're going for a swim. It looks like you're a duck that can't swim without goggles.
Oh
Sorry to hear
Lord. So I didn't do carnivore full on. I had some carbs late last night.
Oh!
Oh!
Rudolph goes right out of fucking air. Yeah.
What is that? It's like a
Rudolph the
reindeer.
red-nosed reindeer duck.
Oh,
Flip
God.
that. Flip that.
Retarded. All right, serious.
Yeah.
First question: are you on Arena? Second question: what's your tagline on Arena? So, serious one. I gotta write him down just to make sure. The final race. All right.
I got to be honest, that was fun. Now, tell guys in the chat, tell me if we had something like this where we could literally just connect a wallet and put like $1 in for a duck, so then at the end the winner gets paid out. Would you guys like that?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I kind of like that idea.
You like that idea? What does the chat think? Yeah, or
just makes it easier. You know, it just makes it a lot easier.
It makes it easier on us, and it gives it a more decentralized system.
Yep, absolutely.
So,
well, it's been a great show. I got a lot off my chest. I feel better. Honestly,
yeah, you do actually seem better.
I feel better. What is this? Yeah. What are you?
This is my. I got to the level where I've now got my soulbound NFT for VDEX.
Oh my god!
So I'm picking this one, I think.
Oh my god!
Because there were like, I think there are 15 left, and I like the orca and the hat, and the other ones just didn't equate. That I get to make one change, so I'm going to add an Arena logo or something, but we'll see.
All right, and it's serious. If you need to get on Arena, I definitely that'll make it easier for me to just pay you guys when you win these duck races.
Yep.
So I just dropped the link again for you. You can just go create an account. You don't got to put money in or anything. It'll automatically create a wallet, and then I can
go create an account. You'll just end up having money put in it because people buy your ticket.
Yeah, so it'll just make it easier on me if you can help me out. But I love you guys. It's an incredible day. I feel better.
App, it'll be in January, first 2 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. Get in there. It's gonna be fun. Your NFT apparently looks like a pregnant dolphin.
No, it's an orca. It's an orca. I could do a great white. Fine. Here, I'll give. Damn it. What is it? What do they say it look like?
A pregnant dolphin. I mean, I agree with it.
Dolphin, but it looks like Shamu. I thought I like it. It looks like Shamu a little bit.
You know what, Matt?
You are banned.